Ladies and gentlemen, you're about to see The Naked City. I'm Burt Leonard, the producer. This story was not photographed in a studio. Quite the contrary. The actors played out their roles in the streets and the buildings of New York itself. The time, 5 o'clock, in the 65th Precinct Station, the day before Christmas.
Okay, Frank, plug her in. Well, lad, you'd best run on home now and leave the city's troubles to us.
Sorry you can't join us, sir.
Now, you save some of Janet's plum pudding for me. Tomorrow when everyone's home and in church...
Or in jail.
I'll have Frank drive me over.
Okay. Oh, listen, Hal, thanks for trading tours with me.
Any time, boy. Hey, Jimmy, you better look out. He's one Yom Kippur and 2 Rosh Hashanahs up on me.
Merry Christmas, kid.
Yeah, okay. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Caught him in the act, Dan. Slugs.
Nickels or dime?
Quarters.
Cost of living keeps going up.
He was in Grand Central eating from vending machines.
So I'm a child of the machine. I'd like to eat from a coin box.
Hot soup, hot tamales, hot coffee.
What do you expect? For a quarter slug, I should take cold stuff?
Okay.
Sergeant
okay,
Higgins,
come on.
65th Precinct. Borough Commander, Lieutenant.
Yes, Harry.
Under the tree, okay?
Sure, Mr. Burr, that'll be fine.
I painted it up and, well, it don't look so bad, does it?
Well, it's got 2 wheels and a seat, doesn't it? What else is it supposed to have?
Look, Mr. Burr, it's nice you brought it in. If people like you didn't pitch in, these Christmas parties for the kids would never get off of the ground, right?
That's right.
So. Right away. Borough Commander's got a tip. Those uptown gunmen with 15 liquor stores to their credit may honor our precinct with a visit. Call you in an hour, Mike.
There's a buck left in the squad room kitty. Would you have one of the boys pick up a pound of coffee? Drip grind?
Your kids ever ask you about the job, Hal?
Why should they?
Aren't you interested?
Well, it's not that, Frank. You just see more exciting stuff on TV, that's all. Now take tonight. Here we are in a storeroom on the off chance that some idiot will wander in and try a cheap stick-up. Right about now at home, my kids are watching a train being robbed, a bank knocked over, or some western sheriff shooting it out single-handed with 6 of the fastest guns west of the Pecos, wherever that is.
All I got to say is this joint's been hit 5 or 6 times already. You know, crooks ain't got no imagination. Hey, it was okay of you to trade off with Jimmy. His first Christmas in plain clothes, you know.
Well, he's a good boy.
Ain't that Marie?
Yeah.
All right, Marie. We saw you. Come on, come on.
Well, good evening, Marie.
I'm gonna have to run her in again, Dan.
Oh, not again, Marie.
We could pop you in the clink for 900 years, all that store's got on you.
Why pick on them all the time, Marie? Every time you walk in there, they recognize you.
Yeah, why don't you go someplace else? Some other store.
Go someplace else? Where else do they sell cut rate, huh? Tell me where else I could get such bargains.
I'll be right back, Lieutenant.
Scotch.
Scotch.
Any special? Open the register. Don't reach for a gun, you know. Just punch the no sale.
Don't move. Open up the hand, buddy, and let the gun ease out.
We need another pillow, I think.
Oh, no, now, honey. Come on here, you know. Chimneys aren't as big as they used to be. Are you sure Debbie isn't spying on us?
She's asleep.
How'd you ever swing that?
Well, we spent the day at the zoo and shopping. She's all walked out. Look what we bought. Beautiful?
Yeah, well, where'd you get that?
$9 at Macy's.
$9? And you're always telling me I'm never watching the budget.
Oh, darling, we'll use it for at least 20 years. Will you put it on top of the tree?
Hello. Yeah, oh, hello. Hello there, Dan. What? Well, where is he now? Yeah, all right, Dan. I'll be right over. Al Perlman's in Bellevue. They don't think he'll live till morning. What a lousy break.
I'll wait up.
No. No sense waiting up, honey. I don't know how long I'll be gone on this one. Look, well, you explain to Debbie in the morning, but...
There'll be other Christmases, Jimmy. At least 19 others.
Must be the bright one around here, man.
Well, it takes a big brain to do the big jobs like this.
One more crack out of you, and I'm gonna put you into outer space. Wipe. Okay. Fuck. Sit.
I got nothing to say.
Who asked?
Oh. Silent treatment, eh, man? What's the lieutenant, a swami? He read the cards or a crystal ball?
He can see right through this. And in your case, the future don't look so good. Give me the BCI.
You screws are all the same. You keep a cat talking till he spills and you sock him with it. Only me, I ain't lame in the brain, you know. You're gonna keep playing footsie with me until I tell you who the boy was that fixed your copper, friend, right? And you know what, I'll tell you that.
He's got whiskers, he's got belly, he's got a hat, he's got everything.
Okay, Quint, now, what's your complaint?
There's another Santa Claus out there. He's out there in the middle of the street. He's out there ringing his bells and everything.
Now, he's got a permit, Quint.
Since when does Santa Claus need a permit?
Quint, didn't we make you a sergeant last week?
Yeah?
Ain't you going to be our Santa in a party tomorrow?
That's why he's got no business out there ringing his bells.
You do a good job tomorrow, we'll make you lieutenant. Won't we, Lieutenant?
You will?
If you do a real good job.
And if you promise not to bust in here yelling like a Comanche. Quint, you got a very piercing voice. I might even say a very harsh voice.
When you yell, the sergeant means, see? Now, you go on over there and help Kennedy with the tree. Go ahead. A squeal from St. Patrick's. A team of pickpockets worked over the 8 o'clock mass. Looks like Rosie's gang again. Tell the lieutenant I'll call in.
Okay.
Mr. Arcaro.
Later.
Sit down.
The BCI hasn't got a yellow sheet on him. Nothing in the alias file. I rushed his prints out, and they make him as fast as they can.
How about the other man? Prints on his gun.
Nothing in the file. They're on the wire to Washington. He's got to be from out of state, Dan.
Is that one of them?
Want some coffee, Jimmy?
No. Dan, I called up the hospital. They said Dr. Richards was with Hal. Is he any good, sir?
First team, lad.
Dutton made it before he went out. It's not as good as Hell's, but it's coffee.
Give it to Marco.
What?
How about it, Marco? Would you like some coffee?
Not with a lousy cup of coffee, Lieutenant.
We got some of them uptown liquor store owners out there, Dan, the ones that were knocked over before.
All right, Mike, I'll call when I'm ready.
But they're screaming. They want to go back to their wives. They want to know why we dragged them in here on Christmas Eve and...
Fair question.
Man, you're pretty cool. You're a lot different from the cops I know. Now, you take this M.O., Jazz. First thing a cop wants to know is, what's your M.O.? How'd you pull this job? How many jobs you pulled? You got an alias? Whatever loose ends they got laying around, they want you to pick up for them, you know? Not you, man. You just want to know one thing. Boom. Right?
Help him into his coat, Frank. We're taking him out.
Sir, we haven't even booked him yet.
His coat, Frank.
Up.
What's that guy?
Bring him along.
He was one of the two guys took on Saturday receipt.
I'm taking him out for a few minutes. I'll call in.
Glad you're here, Lieutenant. Plasma's not working. Going to start whole blood now, sending out for donors.
Well, I'm type O, Doctor.
Good. Malaria?
No, sir, I haven't.
Go with her. I seem to remember you're some special type, Dan.
AB, Doc.
That's a break. So is Perlman. Feel up to it? What's your type, officer?
Type C.
C?
Criminal.
Boy, he better make it. He just better make it, Marco, or you're gonna wish you'd never been born.
Easy, Jimmy.
Look, sir, I'd like to get something off my chest.
You think I'm pampering Marco, is that it?
That's right, sir. Why did you have to bring him here in the first place?
What's with this kid, huh? You think he was laying there the way he keeps going on? Come on.
You know, Perlman may die. If he does, that means the chair. But let's say we're all lucky. Let's say he lives. That's 10 to 20. We'll see what we can do to shorten that, if you tell us where your friend is.
Seven, I can't. I just can't.
65th Precinct, Sergeant Higgins. Okay, lady. Okay. Sure, I understand. We'll send a man over there right away. A dog is lost.
You can book him now, Mike.
There's nothing on his body yet, Dan. There's an 11-state bullet map for him, and from the blood he left in that alley, he won't get to any of them except rigor mortis.
He was hit?
Unfortunately, not between the eyes.
You didn't tell me he was hit?
You didn't ask.
Any report from the FBI on those prints from his gun?
No, not yet.
We have his wallet upstairs. Nothing in it but a Social Security card. Frank will bring it down. Merry Christmas, Marco. Put him in, Jimmy.
You should have told me he was hit!
Come on, Marco. Dutton's back, Dan. He collared those 2 cannons.
Was it Rosie?
Wouldn't you know it? They lifted 10 purses at 2 masses. I got them downstairs at 9, 10, and 11.
Sounds crowded tonight.
What do you expect? It's Christmas Eve. Fresh coffee. Any takers?
Yeah, as soon as I sterilize this cup for Dan.
You ought to see it down there. Jammed. And it's the same in every precinct tonight.
That it is, lad.
You'd think that tonight, just for tonight, they let up a little, wouldn't you? I don't know. Just when I start thinking we're not all a pack of animals, and this is a city, not a jungle.
Jimmy, my boy, good's been trading punches with bad long before the Marquis of Queensberry. The pity of it is, bad always seems to be winning. Makes a splashier show, and a little of it goes a long way.
Well, I know just one thing, Dan. I'm going to get that fellow who put Al Perlman in the hospital.
Sits on talking to you, Dan.
He's my kid brother. Butcher, we call him. I don't want him to die, Lieutenant. I didn't know he was hit. He gets crazy when he's hit. I don't want him to die, you hear me?
Where is he?
Well, it's not like I was squealing, you know? I mean, you're an okay guy, right, Lieutenant? You'll go out and bring him in, won't you? Huh? You won't let him die. You won't go out and kill him, will you? He gets crazy. The blood. You have to be careful with him here. Will you promise me? You'll bring him in okay?
I promise, Marco.
Okay. I'll tell you where he is.
Continue patrol. 17 to Central Jail. Charlie.
This is the Communications Bureau. Members of the CB wish to take this opportunity to wish the force on patrol a Merry Christmas.
325.
Jimmy. Easy, lad. Easy. Butcher. You won't shoot unless you make us. Blood.
Lieutenant. What do you mean? He wasn't there? He's got to be there. You killed him, you dirty cop. You killed him.
He was dead, Marco, when we got there.
All alone?
Prisoners ready, Lieutenant?
They are ready, but we're not. As you can see, never do for our youngsters to see us trot out a whole line of grown-ups in handcuffs, now, would it? We'd not have confidence in their elders. Party'll be over soon. Why don't you go up to the squad room and help yourself to some of Dutton's coffee?
No, thanks, Lieutenant. I heard about Dutton's coffee.
Well, in the manner of speaking, this is actually Hal Perlman's coffee. We got his recipe for it over the phone less than 10 minutes ago, personally.
Thank God.
We do, Eddie. We do.
There are 8 million stories in the naked city. This has been one of them.